abuse that soul. Someone will make me do crazy shit. When have I ever forced you to do that? Give me my place back, hey, I won't take your special place. Still, the world is not so tight right. Strike back, get them out of your way. You don't care if along the way's a little sacrifice. standing back to back. Death down, they're running on a midnight train. Back to back. Conscience is moving to the end. Back to back. Cannot let anyone do it again. Back to back. I can no longer pretend. Give me a break you down. Just wanna get by my desk again. Lazy down. What a heavy day. We made a contract with the clown and had a high old time. Nobody doubted he is true of purpose. Oh yeah, not knowing we had given up everything we had lived. All of the opportunity that dropped here in this feeling. That's the back. That's down the running on a midnight train. Back to back. Conscience is moving to the end. Back to back. Blade is already on a juggler of pain. Back to back. It's now or never left in. Give me a break, you damn. Just wanna get back like that's again. Lazy down. What a heavy day.
Oh, let's go. I'm here. Hello, everybody. Oh, that's a lot of that's just a lot on chat. Hold on. I'll fund this entire album by myself. I might have to. You kind of are, man. I'm not gonna lie. You're like the only person who's contributed. I feel so bad. Don't know what to request though. I'll figure something out. Our boy grew so quick. Now he just needs better music taste. Hey, I'll have you know. Don't first off, don't shit on my Klonoa. Second off, some of this was Azrael's playlist, alright? I'm not gonna fucking I'm not gonna fucking sit here and take it for some music taste that wasn't mine. Skipping because of what I said. It's okay, baby boy. I didn't mean it. No, I was fumbling. I'm trying a new setup. I'm still trying to figure out how to get it to work. I went to hit random on the second playlist for like, you know, more vibey songs for chatting, and then like Boobar decided it was just not gonna fucking listen to me, so I had to fight it for a sec. No Gloom, we're not putting Bull of Heaven onto a waiting screen. I expected something akin to Bossa Nova from the Wyman. Well, I'm still gotta look. Eventually, we'll evolve the playlist, but I had to like figure out what would not end up giving me copyright struck, and so I'm just playing around with it right now. If it helps, I can provide a playlist of casino video game music. That could work. Yeah, do it. Do it. Do accidentals from broadcast seems fitting for your style. Oh, so deflecting the blame. Also, it's a bit loud. It's like the same volume as your voice. Really? I can turn it down. We'll turn it down a bit. I kind of figured it would need to be lower anyways. We'll do like 8. Let me know if that works. Let me know if that works.
Being petted on.
Wait, why is sound echoing? Is it echoing? Shouldn't be echoing. Oh yeah, no, Azrael's in the background. I can finally water you. What do you mean? I'm trying to look up if band broadcast has copyright, but I think that's like the worst name to try and look up when anything music. Yeah, that's fair. From Warp Records. I figured the rule of thumb is that unless it's from a video game, it's safe to assume it's probably copyright. And even then, really depends on the video game you're talking about and the company. They are notoriously kind of ass sometimes.
Just don't do Nintendo.
Yeah, just don't do. Well, I don't know. There's some Nintendo songs you can kind of get away with.
You can do covers.
Anyways, welcome everybody. Let me go ahead and get the game going. The fucking game. The fucking game. We'll do this by hand because my dumbass forgot to put the video game on. Oh. Okay, shut up. No more music. Wahoo! Excuse me? Where's my fucking video game at?
You may be the wine boy, but I'm the fucking absinthe man.
This motherfucker. There we go. It's like, where's my fucking game at? We'll do some light adjustments. Yeah, that'll work. All right. I'm back. Understandable. I thought I heard your voice like quietly echoing. Double check that my tablet has sound off. Nah, that was Astro in the background. Looking down a list of non-copyright musicians, at least you can listen to and stream. Amelia too, if I remember correctly. Lena Rain and C418 are also safe, yeah. I knew Lena Rain was. That's even less fitting unless we're talking about Electro Swing. I've sent because you're never around at the normal stream time. Were you actually 25 attempts in, or did you choose a number that felt right? No, I skimmed my old stuff. We are indeed 25 attempts in. It is if we're being realistic in like real attempts, it's not that bad. How many of those ended in Prelude? See, that's what I'm talking about. It's not actually that bad because we're talking about like attempts that lasted longer than Prelude. Then we're probably talking more like 10. Anyways, let's get to it. Actually, we should probably run. Let's run E1 real quick for warm up. Wine Boy over in half and Prelude isn't the best sign. No, it is not. No, it is not. But it'll be okay though. It'll be okay. I'm gonna show y'all it'll be okay. See, we're chilling, it's fine. We can know no failure. Encore is easy mode. We're basically not gonna struggle with the challenge. Is it a bad thing that I struggle more with Prelude in Act 1 than I do Encore E1? I don't really know what that says about me as an Ultra Kill player. Welcome to chat, King. At least we know if I make it to Encore, then we're pretty much solid. I shouldn't have went for that parry. I'm so bad at parrying the fucking hideous mask. I knew it was a bad idea and I still did it anyways. Scary. God damn it. Would have really appreciated the game to not run at 5 frames just then. Oh well, that's fine. We're warmed up. Let me catch back up on chat. 25 is surprisingly low, I feel. No, that's fine. It's fine. We're not that bad. Not to imply anything about Lucy's skill, of course. One boy over, yeah. We're doing Gamma tonight, and if yes, what's the goal? What are we feeling? Are we feeling Gab 1 or Minos? I feel like V2's too early. Does E1 have crushers? No. No, it doesn't. Still think it's epic gameplay. I appreciate it. Good luck, by the way. Thank you. Would it be really funny if, when, or rather if, you eventually reach this level on a real run and someone redeems the 10,000 channel point redeem to cast 1,000 plagues upon you? You people would do something so sadistic to me. Surely you would show me some level of mercy. That's when the final boss of my stream walked in. It's some guy that's been like lurking since the very beginning, and he's like got like 100,000 channel points. On my first playthrough standard, and so far got the 8th rate. Well, I hope you're enjoying it. As performance, haven't touched that level in a while from running at 9 FPS. Do they stack? I have 22k points. Are we forcing Lucy to do force buff and run Radiant 3? We'll say that they could stack one per person, and the at like the additional challenge has to at least be doable. So like, no, play Ultra Kill, the entirety of Ultra Kill with like blindfolded, you know. Heads up, I might be silent for the next hour or so. Actual work is about to start, so I can't put attention on stream. Okay, May. I'll take care of the chat as best as I can. Please don't don't die, Lucy. Yeah, I'll try not to. We're gonna try. Hey, Titanium, now that May is gone, are you still interested in buying uncut uranium? Are we back in Prelude? That wasn't a real run. That was just me warming up, so I wasn't like... There was no stakes. I just happen to be really good at U1 now. I'm not fully gone yet, and you've already begun to disappoint me. What if I give you like $20 out of the 4,000 titanium paid for it? This is just making me realize how slow... Look! Also, small tip, the constant song title scrolling is rather distracting. I meant to turn that off. There's no music being done here. I still got a fiddle dick with it. I didn't want to take all day. Probably make it so that's actually a part of the scenes as a switch around, but we'll see. Anywho. But we could theoretically, with 3 people, make you do Force Radiance too. Oh, the pain and suffering. I was pleasantly surprised to have P rank 7-3 on my very first attempt. No secrets or challenges though. That's what? Oh, you're talking about the Suicide Forest level. I forgot what it's called. I guess I could look it up. I have it right here. Yeah, no sound, no memory. It's a good level. It's also a fun P rank. I especially enjoy that last room whenever you do the secret that makes all the enemies focus you. The urge to make you play with a 2-color palette for 10,000 points is so real, but I know that would make a horrible viewer experience, and I'm supposed to moderate this thing. Everyone's already planning my downfall. You people cannot be trusted with these channel point buys, Sawyer. So far, I've 100% everything from layer... Prelude to what that would be... Wrath? Layer 6 onward is missing most P ranks and several secrets. That's fair. I haven't actually gone secret searching for fraud or violence at this point. I've just haven't gotten around to it. Guy that left out the kill me on command button. These people are rather violent. Do I have an auto emote for that? No, I don't. I really should though. Like I said, I'm still fiddling with everything, but I've got it to a point where it's presentable now. People won't look at the preview of my stream and throw up. That was the main priority. Oh, he's not using overlays. Not a professional streamer. I won't watch. If you don't mind me asking, does the run fail if you don't get a P rank as well, or can you redo it and it's only if you died? Yeah, only P ranks. If I don't die but reach the end of the level and I wasn't stylish enough, or I didn't get enough kills, or I was too slow, then the entire run dies. It has to be a P rank. Now I can return to a level and complete it however I want. If I want to pick up like another weapon variant, or if I need to unlock a Prime Sanctum, that's allowed. But I have to have P ranked it first. That's the only exception. So like if I wanted to go kill V2 with base weapons and then I wanted to return to V2's level for the saw traps, then I can do that. And then I don't have to play the rest of the level, I'll just go grab the saw traps. But I have to have P ranked him the very first try at first before I do that. The funniest fail so far is the first one being best just for the end up being... Yeah, actually though, that still irks me to this day, is that the best run was only cut short because I was a fraction of a second off on the time. Now I've practiced V2 to a point where I don't even get remotely close to the time. Gloom pointed out in the Discord that I took it so personally I started training like the next day to beat his ass repeatedly just because I was off by fucking like a tenth of a second. Oh god, computer. She's dying. Oh, I don't like being there. Just got given by that fucking crusher. That would have been bad. Let me catch back up. Those filth are much more jumpy and vicious. One of the most annoying changes on Brutal. I agree. I understand the idea because in normal difficulty, if as long as you're in the air, they're fucking worthless and they can't hurt you. But like they also are kind of worthless and don't hurt you anyways. They're just kind of really hard to kill now because they like to get stuck in random spots and then like you have to figure out where the fuck the filth jumped to. And sometimes they'll like clip through doors. To be fair, that run sucked and you barely beat the time limit in like half the levels. Yeah, it was kind of inevitable. It's a matter of time it catched up to you. I can't seem to get the hang of core nukes and can't kill Flesh Prison because he heals. Well, I'll show you my tech for Flesh Prison because it's pretty consistent. I don't use core nukes because I play on controller. I'm a filthy scrub like that. Easier difficulties don't have that issue, but I want to do everything on standard. Yeah, parry damage is the way to do damage against Flesh Prison. The filthy urine for 8-3. I just Mal cannon him as a supplement to core nuking. Core nuking I know is more efficient, but like, you're a controller player, so what are you gonna do? You know, only so much little old me can do. That door doesn't lock. I've never noticed that. I've usually just killed everything in here. No, I read the Matter of Time pun. I was just trying to be a fast reader. Trying to catch up. I have to just get better at reading chat while playing Ultrakill, which is harder said than done. I only use the core jackhammer. Should I be using jack for other variants too? Triple jacks. Triple jacks is the way to live. Even though I don't really use the variant capabilities on the jacks other than the pump jack. That one I'll use. He's running. Should have done a lot more damage there than I did, but whatever. We live in a dark world indeed. Mix and match is pretty much up to player preference. It's really a matter of playstyle. Yeah, triple hammer, one hammer. I've seen people mix it up. I just prefer the jackhammers. I prefer the jackhammers, but I feel like for kind of a scrub reason, so I have no say in that matter. I rely on saw often for healing because I've been lagging in these later layers and get hit by everything. Reminder, there's no shame in using the screwdriver. I love the bell curve around the screwdriver. Probably one of my favorite things about this game, to be honest. I forgot what level we're on. What I need here, because like new people get the screwdriver and then like almost exclusively rely on the screwdriver for survival, and then you get to a point where like it's not reliable enough because of the cooldown, and so you have to like parry, and then you get to this point where you're like screwdriver blows, and then you get to like the other end of the bell curve where you realize that screwdriver is like the ultimate style point for him. And it has pretty good damage, all things considered, that you can just punch into other people. Like there's some techs around it, and also mind flayers. And so you get back to the point where you're like, screwdriver is fucking rad. Reminder that the screwdriver is unironically fucking insane. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Also, I just run trip shotgun because I P-boost switch so hard for mid and far range damage. Nobody uses it to be stylish. It's just a fat heal. You talk to me whenever you start seeing 50k on E1 later. Nah, I use screwdriver almost exclusively for mine players. I had to be honest. That's because they're fucking annoying. Unless I'm playing like Pain Atrophy, then it doesn't matter anyways. What's your one screwdriver gonna do against a horde of like 50 million mine players? Riddle me that. I will say with the filth brutal ability to just jump around this room becomes annoying, but also a little bit hilarious. And here's the annoying bit I was talking about. Because where the fuck did the filth go? Like one of them fall into the secret room, maybe? Okay, what about the other secret area? Where'd the filth go? The filth currently in the back rooms. It actually disappeared. Right. I'm gonna restart that and say that was the game's fault. That's what I'm gonna do. Cause what the fuck? Where the fuck did the filth go? Who put fraud gameplay in my prelude? Such a weird technical issue. We're back on stream now, everybody. Nothing was messed with at all. The only reason I'm allowing restarts on technical difficulties is specifically because of fucking fraud. I'm not getting the fraud just for one of those schisms in the second 8-3, or not second, the third 8-3 room to just disappear to the back rooms. It's like a 90% chance that it happens every fucking time. I remember that being a huge issue when I was doing my P3 or my P rank runs on 8-3. The goddamn elevator, like turnstile room. Well, that was fucking weird. I've never actually seen a filth disappear there before, though. I will admit, screwdriver isn't my go-to weapon. I much prefer electric drill for instant damage than malicious for boosting myself. That's valid. Honestly, if I were to rank this rail cannons, it would be electric, mal, and screwdriver. I think they have equal. I think they're the most balanced weapon selection, but like just in like contextual use cases, I just tend to use electric more, and then mal second, and screwdriver is kind of wherever. Literally the one reason screwdriver has any spot on high level play, by the way. High end play is mental sickness, and I won't enable it. Did not know it stops them from teleporting. Might start using it more. Yeah, I started using it more after I realized it stops them from teleporting. Another mini tip, the SRS cannonball one-shots providences and temporarily stuns insurrectionists. Gloom over here dropping the SRS tips. Yeah, that fucking filth disappeared was so fucking strange. The game lied to me before and had combat music in times where there were no enemies. Yeah, I feel like it's been fucking weird. Yeah, screwed up post fraud. Yeah, it's been weird. Because I've also had similar issues like that. I found 832 laggy, so just went to limbo for a time of 22 seconds. Congratulations on successfully beating 04 first try of this session. Look, I cannot be held accountable for ultra kill and its weird ass fucking enemies disappearing bullshit it's been doing since fraud. Post fraud ultra kill feels like playing Minecraft on Bedrock. What a really concise way of putting it, but I know exactly what you're talking about. Yo, it's Goose. What's up, my man? Can't stay at work. Have fun, brother. You gotta stay for one of these streams one time, man. One of these days. Alright, let's get out of Prelude. Oh, this is not a good sign if I can't hit my parries. Or my P boost. Damn, I'm fucking up this entire fight. We're about to watch a server's death. For sure, for sure. There we go. Much better. Oh, not much better. I'm getting sent around. I'm getting bullied. Get the hell away from me. Oh, that was such a terrible ground slam. What a terrible place to get flung. Oh shit. That was such a scuffed Cerberus fight. Wine sip. Oh shit. My Sprite's all out. I guess let me go get some agua real quick. I'll use one of my teacups. I'll be right back. Hi. Oh, the tap water tastes extra like plastic today. Gives me inflatable kiddie pool vibes. Is brutal more lenient on style, allowing you to be hit more and still get S, or do you just get so much more style that you can afford the tank stuff? It's not more lenient, yeah, like Titanium said. So, because everything has more HP in, because you have to kind of have higher level gameplay to survive. You just kind of, because like the whole idea of style is that you get style for playing really well, but in order to survive brutal, you have to kind of already play really well. So ideally, you're getting high style because you're just surviving. But there's also just, health boosts, so things last longer, and so you get more style. For that reason. Crash on me all you like, but I use slab marksman over split shot. I like single target damage. No one's gonna shit on you, King. I use split shot marksman like it's the slab marksman because I never go for my split shot. It's called I'm just really trash. Anyways, we made it to Prelude. Or not Prelude, Limbo. God damn it. As far as I was aware, most people hate slab marksman. I think it actually just comes down to preference, because I hear mixed opinions about both, on which one's actually better. I have come to the theory that people want to say one side is preferred over the other, but in reality, it's a pretty mixed bag. Congratulations on reading Prelude, Lucy. Disintegration, your legs. Back in the fucking building. I should have put the PB in the counter. Now that I think about it, so people like know how far I've made up. Not that it really would matter, to be honest, because we've not even gotten remotely close to PB after I got it. It was just a big fluke. I was gonna say, I swear to God, if another filth disappeared. Oh, the schism. I was gonna say, who actually survived in this room? Is May okay? He showed up to yell at Lucy, then left. Yeah, Lucy? Or, wait, I'm Lucy. Yeah, May? Made a quick image and posted it in media channel to convey the sentiment of these streams. I started last week and didn't start watching Ultra Kill streams until a few nights ago. As a result, it took me all the way until 5-3 to figure out I can projectile boost shotgun, and then used it for 4-3 challenge. You'd sent messages before that. I'm sorry. I'll look for it. Are you referring to the one where you said that the game is now fraudulent? Man, I'm missing everyone's puns today. I'm a little out of it. I thought you were talking about the messages where you told Goose goodbye and you said hi to Jam. I'm a bad streamer. Every time there's a group of filth on screen, I'm feeling the humanoid or urge to use the knuckle blaster explosion to clear them out, even though neither am I the one playing, nor has the arm even been unlocked. Too late, I'm stealing the name. I'm Lucy now. Alright, you can go ahead and take control of the stream then. Oh hey, I have more than 10k points. Listen here, Slap. We're besties, right? You wouldn't do anything to harm my chances of beating this. I was shown this game by a friend of mine who was pretty decent at playing it. So he told me about projectile boosting, and it took me a while to get it down. And then I became a projectile boost nerd that refused to do anything other than use projectile boost and wouldn't weapon swap. Took me a while to get to the level of play I'm at right now. And even then, I wouldn't remotely call myself good at the game. I just happen to be pretty decent on controller. Pretty decent with all the limitations that come with playing on controller, I should say specifically. I don't know, as long as I can't think anything. For as long as Slap doesn't have ideas, we're safe. No! Got taken to the danger zone. Got introduced by a friend too. My projectile boosting addiction is the one thing that held me off from switching to hammers, but when I did, I never once missed the shotguns. Yeah, that's pretty much my reaction to it. 3 stream streak by by Slap. Root beer. Appreciate the streak. Missing streak cleaners. Oh my goodness, Lucy, you're going to lose. I'm not gonna lose. It's fine. We're chilling. Long message incoming with my composition. I'll say each variant of each weapon in order I have set. I would say it's probably better for you to just join the Discord and drop it in there if you really want to show everyone that information without spamming chat. A small plug for my Discord. You can get that by looking at the the commands for the Nightbot. Ooh. Did I put that on the title of the stream? May have forgotten. Oh, hey, Lucy, used my tip of only needing one street cleaner. No idea why 1-2 has extra 4 enemies. Yeah. Okay, so before I say my challenge, go ahead and break this ceiling glass to get the secret, then restart the level so you can have the level overlay on. What? Good God. Go to graphics setting, vertex warping,
Go to graphical
modern
settings,
art.
vertex warping, modern art.
Did that alert pop up? Swear to God, my shit better not be busted. Uno momento. Well, I know you heard it because I could hear it. I'm talking about, did you guys see it? I don't know if the graphics for the alerts are fucked up right now or not. Okay. So we're gonna be turning on modern art for the entirety of this. Turn my controller upside down? The fuck is wrong with you people? Also, yeah, the alert isn't appearing.
Turn your controller upside down.
I'll tell you what. We'll do, yeah, I was about to say upside down controller for 1-4. We'll do one challenge per level. Meanwhile, I'm gonna figure out why my alerts aren't working. What the fuck? Why aren't you fuckers working? So we're gonna do a bit of debugging. We're gonna do a little bit of debugging on stream. Why is that not appearing? Oh, it is appearing. Okay. Wait, no. Hold on. I know what I'm doing, I swear, everybody. Okay, so if I test this one, it does appear. My shit's just being cringe, that's what it is. Anyways, whatever. Doesn't matter.
Born too late to explore the Earth. Born too early to explore space. Born just in time to spam
Will the run
memes.
instantly be lost if you forget to do the challenge? There is no forget, we're doing it now. This is going to suck so much and you're going to learn why I wanted you to grab the secret to restart the level, then have the overlay available. Getting a single secret is enough to turn on the kill counter. Don't gotta beat the level. Nah, it's fine. So, let's see. You said graphical settings, vertex warping. Modern art. Oh, I see. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, what did you do to the game? Why would you even want to do this? Oh my god. What the hell is this option? It's like the graphics card is melting inside the PC. Well, gotta go. No, we got this first try. Oh, my eyeballs. What the fuck, who would play like this? Forget the Force Rad challenge. Play modern art Deathless run. Ultra kill. Good thing I have the fucking level minimized. Gloom is truly evil. There's a Bill. I can't find him. Fuck these strays, man. I can't see anything. Oh, he's still alive. No! I couldn't see the stray. I tried to go for the parry because my health was low. I don't know why, because I wasn't going to be able to see it coming. Holy fucking shit. That is such an ass setting. Who the fuck would play this game like that? Let's just go back to playing normally now. You caused this! Right. That was interesting to learn that's an option. Slap, are we doing 01 upside down, or are we going, you want me to roll, I guess it would just be, this is for the challenge, so I guess I have to do 01 upside down. Do 36 for a second, then thank me. Just so you know, my first idea was to go downscaling, choose 36. At least this way you have an idea of what's happening. Are we using soap today on Hideous Mask, or do we need style points? No, you have enough style points. At least I usually have enough style points by the time I get there. We usually just soap Hideous Mask for time. We're doing 01, okay. I'm taking away your mod privileges. Ultra kill, but V1's got its pins ripped off. Machine stroke. Like how there's a small chance you don't even see the enemies. They're hidden between the seams of the mosaic. Yeah, that's what happened with that projectile. I couldn't fucking even see the stray, so I couldn't tell when he was gonna fire. Okay. I don't have a camera to prove that I'm doing it, so you guys are gonna just have to kind of take my word for this. But we're doing 01 upside down controller. I don't even know how I'm about to do this. Oh God. Okay. storage. Perfect. Okay. Getting there. Alright, we beat the tutorial. I'm basically ready. Okay. No. Who could have guessed? But I couldn't even kill the filth in the first room. That went as expected. I probably would have stood maybe a slightly better chance if it were V2. Maybe. Do you still need to do the challenge, or is it over because the run failed? Yeah, so the run failed, so we gotta restart now. Question is, should we... Is it fine if we at least try to beat 01 before restarting? Yeah, I suppose so. We can try. Question is, do we even add that to the attempts counter? Can't even angle myself to the door. I don't know, Slap. This is kind of a problem. I'll do it in a sec, Bloom. God, it would be so nice to get past that first room so I didn't have to do the whole New Blood Presents fucking intro title card every single time. Why aren't you moving? Because it's hard to move, and if I move, then I end up in a corner because I can't get myself out of it. I'm trying to relearn my controls that are now inverse because my controller's upside down. Instead of Lucy having fun, it's fun having Lucy. God, controlling where I'm looking using my left thumb is like the most cursed aspect of this. Instead of trying to beat the entire level, we're just sitting here trying to beat the first room. I'm basically ready for 8-3 now, guys. Basically ready. and a half into a challenge stream for one. I think we're gonna call the attempt there 3 more times till we call it impossible. I guess so. Oh, it beat the first room. Turn your keyboard upside down. Look, I might play my controller upside down, but I'm not playing on keyboard and mouse. Turning in combat is like the worst part here. It's already bad enough on controller. For anyone tuning in, he's just a really bad at the game. Be nice at it. No, because I've known people that have played games like this before. I can't do this anymore. Slap, I really can't do this. This looks like you gave some 50-year-old non-gamer mother the controller and gave very few instructions on what to do. Oh shit. Okay. New save. That was atrociously bad. How do you make the fresh save start on brutal, by the way? You just get thrown in when you press play. So when it says perform recalibration, part of it is selecting your difficulty. So if you just skip calibration, it'll use whatever difficulty you had already previously played on as default. So I don't have to fuck with it, it just automatically starts on brutal. So I'm gonna get us. I'm gonna get us into the game, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick 3-minute ad break, so I can get something to eat and you know, get the pre-rolls off. So I'll be right back, everybody. OBS jump scare. Why is everything stretched out? Anyways, all right. We're gonna BRB. Now is not the time to be fighting me. God fucking damn it. Just do something. Okay. You know what? It's just gonna do it once. Are we listening to, or why are we listening to Disney music? It's not Disney music. Final Fantasy 14 music. We're worshipping the slab in here. We're getting you an actual playlist for the next stream. Like I said, I'm mostly just playing around with like what's gonna kill me copyright wise and what isn't. Anyways, I'm back. I made me a pretzel. Anyways, let's get right back to it. Walk to the pistol at 36p. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What am I doing now? Just scroll back up. Downscaling. Oh no. Okay. I did it for performance reasons. We're gonna see if we can do 01 like this. Don't mind me. It's just little blobs of like green pixels. You're welcome for going with modern art instead. The bitrate can't die if we nuke it ourselves. The real challenge would be throwing on modern art on top of this. Let's go over here to vertex warping, modern art. Ah. This is the premier way to play Ultra Kill. Where the graphics are merely a suggestion and not a cohesive force. Hello everyone, welcome to my new stream setup. Ever since my computer broke, I got a new graphical card for it off Temu. Why is this Loki going well? I can't see the window panes to break them. I think this is where we die. Always that one filth hiding in there. The most epic gameplay possible. People are gonna look at this stream preview and be like, what the fuck is happening in this game right now? This fucking stray right here is pissing me off. Oh, there's a fucking filth over there I can't see very well. I love the closer you get, the more filled in they get. Oh, I actually managed to parry. That's crazy. May actually be wise to kill the fills first before going for the strays up here. Do we get the P rank, everybody? No, too slow. It's too slow. No, this is an F rank. Oh my god. It's so funny. Okay, we're done fucking around. Let's get back to the actual challenge. Welcome everyone, Lucy's first stream. Please be nice to him. He's 9 years old on the family computer. Oh, all we're missing is the Bandicam. Oh my god, it's weird to see the compared to what we just witnessed. It looks like V1 has like ultra 4K like resolution. I don't know who the fuck is calling me, but they need to go somewhere else. I'm streaming. The low graphics is the canon way the machines see, with the exception of Centuries. I don't think the graphical settings are that low. All of that and on a game I'm good at. I shudder to think of what the gameplay would have been actually like if we were playing on Doom or something. Yeah, I'm just saying, S rank on booty ass fucking graphic settings is pretty good. RC Pilata himself will come to your house and remove Ultra Kill from your machine. I just like to think there was a moment in time where he was like playing around with what graphic settings this game should have access to and discovered all the different ways you could fuck this game shit up, and he's like, yeah, let's keep that in. How pissed off do you think V2 would be if it learned it got beat twice by a machine running its graphical interface through an OG Dwarf Fortress? I feel like it could be extrapolated from the canonicity of the calibration sequence that quite literally any graphical configuration is also canon, since the machines can probably adjust it on the fly. That's true. I mean, that's like literally the first thing you do in Ultra Kill with the boot up sequence. Is the stream randomly stopping for anything else? It's breaking apart. No, that would just be the bad graphic settings. Everything should be clean on my end. Hearing Americans pronounce Finnish names is a spiritual experience in all the wrong ways. Especially Southern Midwest Americans, that's also a spiritual experience in its own right. It's kind of wacky how different the Northerners speak compared to us. And there's also different like subsections to the South and Midwest too. Because I'm Southern, but I'm not that Southern. Like, for context, I have an uncle named Kenny. That alone should tell you everything you need to know about that guy. I've gotten used to pain atrophy that I myself mentally reacted to taking damage from you entering the little blood waterfall in that one room. Is this worrying? I got to the final level on pain atrophy, I think like 2 weeks ago. I don't know if I've mentioned that or not. I just literally couldn't complete the level though. It's like an actual like hardware issue. There's just so much shit going on, especially if you double up on the enemies in there, that you just like it drops and locks to like 8 frames a second. I'm not even fucking around. So like it became less a question of can I P rank pain atrophy to can I even run pain atrophy? I will say my favorite part of pain atrophy, after having played most of the level, is the blood hallway sequence. That's like the coolest not combat section I've played in Ultra. And it still manages to still be hard as fuck too. It's really cool. On the other hand though, if you mess up in that section, it's pretty much guaranteed death. Like you have no recourse, you just die. Pain atrophy final room dual wield is actually unplayable. It fucking is. And what's concerning is that I worry that it's required for P rank, but I wasn't sure, so that's why I tried running it. Like, I guess I could have looked it up if it was like required for P rank or not, because if it's not, then I'm not gonna fucking do it, so I can actually like play the fucking game. It's not required for P rank, okay, so it's just a secret. Like, it is quite literally just not going to be possible if I try, doing it dual wield. I'm glad I'm not the only, so it's more a game limitation then. I'm glad that, it's not, I'm glad it's not just my computer. Though I'm sure that plays a role in it. Man, that was a shit sword machine fight. It is required for the challenge though. Well, I'm doing P ranks, not challenges. I don't actually think it would be, I was going to include the challenges, but I actually don't think it's possible to do all the challenges and P rank the levels at the same time. For instance, it's not even possible to do the challenge in what, 4-4? Yeah, you can't even do the challenge in 4-4 until you beat 4-4, so it's just straight up not possible, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I tried doing the challenge earlier, but I literally just could not be bothered with the final room because of how ass the performance is, combined with the fact that none of my brutal surviving and muscle memory works if I don't have crystal smooth frames. So, ironically, it's not the frames that are really the issue, per se. I mean, it is. Don't get me wrong, that room runs like fucking shit, but like, I'm used to shit frames because this computer likes to dip into frames at random for whatever reason. So like I'm weirdly adjusted to it, but the problem is that when it's completely locked at like 10 frames a second, there'll just be instances before you're like something will happen, you'll die, and you won't know you're dead until the frame like, you know, stutters and lets you see the next frame. Because of just how quickly things can kill you in there. Like, the enemies quite literally move faster than your computer's ability to, like, render the fact that they've killed you. Is pain atrophy even fun? Does anyone here win by having that as a challenge? I think parts of pain atrophy are fun. Like I said, the weird blood tunnel is super cool as like a concept. And like there's certain arenas that I like a lot. Like the arena where the blood raises up and then the blood comes down from the ceiling. That is such a cool fucking arena. Like there's cool concepts. It's just extraordinarily hard as well. The level itself is fun, but the challenge is not of the most fun variety. Yeah, I would agree. The challenge is fucking ass. Honestly, the challenge itself would be fun. That's not the problem. The problem is that Ultra Kill just can't fucking run it. It's just not capable. The performance is too much of a hindrance to have fun with it. Which is a shame because, like, the concept is fun. Lucy can't P-boost to save his life. Very cool. Please don't die. Surge being kind of chill today, actually. You can die now. Pain atrophy kind of requires you to be absolutely unreasonably good at the game for it to be fun, at least on Brutal. Yeah, I had to remind myself that I play constantly on Brutal. That's how I started this game, because whenever my friend got me into the game, he's like, you little bitch if you don't play on Violent. So I've just played on max difficulty, like, since the very beginning. So, like, if I were even to dial it down to Violent on Pain Atrophy, I'd probably have already completed it. It was a shame, too, because I was really curious what my death count was going to be. It's more than likely in the 150 range, considering how much I was dying during that run. But hey, roughly 2.5 hour completion of Pain Atrophy for the first time is not bad. Especially considering how some of those numbers for like the rankings are like in the 8-hour range, so been designed. It might have not been designed on brutal, considering the terminal says the enemy behavior is different on brutal. I think the most fascinating bit about Pain Atrophy is it only uses Act 1 and Act 2 enemies. No violence or fraud. Which means that Pain Atrophy is actually easy mode compared to what could have been made. Yeah, my game's starting to run out of shit. Also, random question, but do you think you'll play Deltarune? Me? I played Deltarune Chapter 1 when it first dropped all those years ago, but I've not really had any retention on it. I was super into Undertale way back in the day, but I kind of saw what the community of Ultra Kill kind of devolved into, so I kind of like distanced myself a little bit. And then I never really kept up the tabs what Toby Fox is doing these days. Like, I liked it, but I didn't care enough to like stay glued to it. And then like, yeah, Deltarune came out. I played a little bit of it, and then I just kind of like gravitate around it, but I don't really like get involved too much with it. Not out of like, oh, the fandom is like terrible or like it's cringe or anything like that. It's just like kind of a lack of interest. I think I'd rather the entire like game come out first and then I play all of it. I'm one of those type of people. So I say as I play the game that is currently not all the way out, and I'm like eagerly waiting for the final layer to come out. It's okay, we all know that Lucy can be a bit of a hypocrite. Fuck ass over here. Sneaking behind me, munching on my health. Everybody. I feel like that's more for the vast majority of people who have absolutely zero chance of anywhere on brutal. Thankfully, Pain Atrophy 2 will have both Act 3 enemies and pop. Ow, my throat. Also, these guys are kind of actually fucking my shit up. Damn. That one's got really bad, actually. I need to stop reading chat for a second here. I need to lock the fuck in. Alright, we're good. Wait, so they're working on a Pain Atrophy too? Or I guess something synonymous with Pain Atrophy too? Because that's kind of a weird name for it. Have both Act 3 enemies and possible rating enemies as well. Though the dev mentioned that the next paint atrophy levels will not have such restrictions. Yeah. Paint atrophy 2 and I think 3 are going to be things. There's going to be a third too. Paint atrophy is going to have multiple levels. Oh, so it's going to have like actual like layers. Okay. I see. Be kind of wacky. Okay, well now that we're back here and I don't have to play this fucking level with modern art on. I can actually see where the fucking enemies are. That lava just about killed me. Oh, that Boreas almost just about killed me. Man, I'm playing like garbage all of a sudden. Where did my skills go? I like how that coin went everywhere except for the fucking filth I really never did. Schism. It's always a schism. Maurice just about sniped me through the little awning hole. Stinky ass goat. Sneak around. 15 health gaming. Gonna wash the stinky boy. No! Ah! Shit. There we go. Can't believe I fucking missed him. We ain't getting alt weapons. We'll get some of them. I just don't use the slab. You know this. I feel like I've already told you this before. It's like common knowledge. I don't use the slab now. In actuality, paid atrophy is basically the name of the level type, while I guess paid atrophy 1 has its own unique name that I forgot that exists. And I could say, yeah, I could say heaven sent me. Actually, I want to check right now. I think it's based on a quote from somewhere. In fact, now that I'm at it, I will do the challenge because I'm very fond of enjoying things in life. You do that. Looking Up seems to be named after a lyric from a song called Hand Me My Shovel, I'm Going In. It's such a basic weapon that I assume everyone uses it. Well, like we were talking about earlier, people are kind of split on whether the marksman slab is any good or not, and I just out of preference like how fast the marksman shoots, so I don't use slab marksman for that reason. I heard that slab sharpshooter's good, but I don't use it enough to like know, so. Why you running? Why you running? Come here, buddy. Friendo. Man, I don't know who leaked my phone number to these spam callers, but I'm about to go commit arson. I was mainly referring to the sharpshooter and piercer mainly. They hardly get changed from the base. Only a stat change and a cooldown difference. Yeah, so I mean that right there alone is why I don't really bother with the slab, because it's marginally different, and like I just prefer the way the default one shoots faster, and I don't even use the piercer period. So we're just talking about preference of hit scans or split, and I don't bother trying to shoot for either, so it really actually doesn't matter which one I use. Now Jax and Saw Traps, my beloved, I'll always go for them, but actually I should really check if I, oh, it's schism. They like to fucking hide down here sometimes. I would hate to get to the end of the level just to end up in another situation where I didn't kill the enemy, like what happened in 2-2 a couple streams ago. Would be unfortunate. Saws and hammers have more interesting changes. They just have better utility. Like, Sol Trap basically means you don't have to fight any more filth, no soldiers, no strays, you don't have to worry about schisms. They're pretty good at killing sentries and street cleaners too, so like, pretty goated as far as like, weapons are concerned. That way I can like focus pressure enemies. Like, as far as like healing capabilities, I feel like the Sol Trap actually does a lot more for you than Screwdriver does as well. Not that you would use it for that purpose, but like just as an added benefit. I fucking hate this arena so much. Very difficult to tell when you've killed everything. Jank ass spawn locations. It's got it all. The Horde. I feel like if Hikida developed the game with the knowledge he has now, he would have made the alt weapons more like the hammer, where they're vastly different weapons from the base. They're not as different as you might think. They just focus more on the point blank value you get out of your shotguns. Because now they don't fire projectiles, they're just exclusively point blank. Sorry, eating my pretzel. Do you like Maurice or hate him? We all love Maurice. What's there not to love? Spawns in this room are kind of trash too, not gonna lie. Woo! Oh, the street cleaner's getting a little too cuddly for my liking there. Damn it, I knew that was gonna happen. I didn't have a good way to heal. I'm so bad at parrying soldiers. They're so trash. We're not going to talk about the Maurices ruining your CG run deep in. Look, that's different. We're not going to talk about that. Especially when we were 1 round from 40. That was a bad day. Finished my pretzel. It might sound weird, but what if we gave a challenge for using aim assist on 100% at 100% for 5 minutes? It is harsh on style points. Nah, it just sounds like it would be easy. Why would I do that? Yeah, it's not as harsh as you would think. Add one to the attempt counter. Ugh. Yeah, only a problem for the revolver. My max difficulty buy-in's only gonna make things harder, not easier. That's a rule for it. We don't want to deflate the challenge. We'll do one more run. See, the thing is that you're not really ever aiming in this game. At least I'm not. Like, you're mostly doing a lot of aiming in Prelude, then, like, the first part of Prelude, and then you get P boost from Shotgun, and that becomes pretty much your mainstay until you get Conductor. And then you get Conductor, and you conduct, and then you don't aim because you have Conductor, and everything explodes around you, and that becomes your mainstay for pretty much the rest of the game. You chill in once you get Conductor. It's important for rockets. That's fair. But at the same time, I don't really hard fire rockets very often unless I'm like fighting Panopticon or something. And I need to like focus more on movement while still doing big damage, and it's not very hard to miss target. Otherwise, I'm usually switching to rockets for mainly SRS cannon. Much like default Piercer, it's one of those weapons that I just don't really use. I know I could make more use of the fire starter and freeze frame, though I just don't. Just another day in Prelude. I'm trash. Oh, I'm trash. Don't mind me as that potato that stray like 5 times in a row. Man, this room brings back so many memories. Like how that time Titanium got ate alive by a teacup, and then I got killed by the teacup. Murder suicide. Yeah. Technically, it was a suicide and multiple collateral manslaughter. Gotta get those technicalities down. We need a murder, suicide, and mug emote. That would have to be something I like commission. That's so specific. I don't even know if I could like use assets to find that like everything else. Or I can just draw it myself once my PC is running. Yeah, that's also valid. I do plan on replacing all the assets I'm using because if you believe it or not, my own graphical design is kind of garbage, but like, you know, I didn't really have any other recourse other than doing it myself. Azrael is too busy to do the art. And I'm broke. I think I did pretty good, all things considered. When you love needing to do a level multiple times while 100%ing because challenge and P rank are mutually exclusive, single run 100% O2 is incredibly hard. Yeah, it is. Makes it incredibly easy to get the style, but then you have to fight for time. The way I view it is that P ranks and the ranks in general and the secrets of the levels are for two different types of players. One that just really wants to explore and take in the aesthetics, and one that wants to be really fast and do high-end skill gameplay. It's also just kind of like, secrets are just kind of like a first playthrough type thing. Like, I looked for them, enjoyed the game, now I'm just doing the high-end stuff because, you know, I've already went through all of the secrets. I do think it's funny, the soul orbs do give you points though, so if you like technically speaking, if you're really hankering for some style points, you could go get them from getting the secret. It's like the most inefficient way to do it, but you can. Like in this room alone, there's 2 secrets, and so like if you somehow didn't have good style by this point, you could technically grab those for some more points, I guess. I'm a 100% completionist, not a god gamer. But the 100% completion of this game, so you can reach Prime Sanctums, requires you to be a god gamer. I don't know, talk to Hikita about it. You have to do the secrets, one of which is pretty risky with Crushers, beat the secret sword machine encounter, and then take OS exit all in 2 minutes. Yeah. Think about when P2 dropped. I watched someone P-rank the level in their first run. It pissed me so incredibly fucking bad that they dead coined Sisyphus in their first go at the level. It's been years and I still want to strangle that person. Can someone remind me what I was thinking about? I agree with May. Probably balls. It's almost assuredly balls. Cerberus, my beloved. You're thinking about subbing to me. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, this is not ideal. Oh, this is super not ideal.
Welcome to hell!
I take it back, we're chilling now. Still not really, though. Really just... I don't... I've horribly kited these Serbs, so now they're just kind of like all over the place, and it's kind of hard to like get around. Oh, what is the graphics doing? Okay, we're good. That's kind of getting a little scary. Yeah, that one Serb was just standing in the middle of the fucking arena, so I couldn't like fucking get him around. It's fucking terrible. Get me the fuck out of here. Oh shit, thank you for subbing, Slap. Why did my... What is happening with my alerts today? None of them are fucking working. Oh wait, was that the Jester guy from DMC3? Okay, so this time the visual appeared, but the alert sound didn't play. OBS, what are you doing? Can I just not hear my alerts? Is that what's happening? Oh, so you guys heard it, but I didn't hear it. Oh no, I'll have to fuck with it later. It's weird. Well, I'm glad you guys heard and saw it. That's all that matters. If we knew about the audio that would play, I would have asked Slap to delay the sub for a minute. It's actually a weirdly timed, perfectly timed sound effect, isn't it? I don't know. I'm just having weird problems on my end, I guess. As long as you guys are enjoying it, that's all that matters. I just would have liked to have known when it happened. See, I'm sleepy and your language is dumb. I tell that to people at work all the time. Fucking Phil's that jumped up just to get a P boost straight in the face. Oh yeah, your question. I'd have to... I'm not actually entirely sure, to be honest. I'd have to check my sound files. It probably is, though, because I know that recently when I did, the alerts for my goals, one of them is DMC related, so it could very well be that. All this limbo architecture is blocking my P boost. Just trying to speed run my way all the way back to Limbo so we can see some new content. Oh, there he is. I was like, where is all the enemies? Wait, no. God damn it. Okay, we can take a little bit of time to buy jumpstart. Alright, let's go. I need my jumpstart, my beloved. If I don't have my jumpstart, what am I gonna do? Turn my head slightly just to get NBA Slam Jam. Fucking filth went through the window. More fraud shenanigans. It's too early for that. Guess we got sleeping and forgot about Gamba. Oh yeah. I mean, to be fair, I also forgot about the Gamba. I guess set it for Gab 1. That would make the most sense right now. my defense, I've had like 6 hours of sleep after being 24 hours awake. You should sleep more. Okay, back to V1. I got an average of 4 hours of sleep between Friday and Tuesday, so I just slept for 13 hours. Feels like it's been that way for this week. At least on my end. Progress report on pain atrophy challenge. This challenge is a bit difficult. I'm only now done with the blue skull path. That's pain atrophy. That is pain atrophy for you. Immediately runs off, the little fuck. He actually hit my coin. Little rat bastard. I also got incredibly sick as soon as I was done with that test. Yeah, I remember you mentioning that, I think. Hopefully you feel better. Now, at least. Check it for schisms. Alright, we're on the move. Oh damn, okay. Bro got deleted. I didn't even see like the rubble of his corpse, he was just gone. Pretty much clean there. The only saving grace with this room is the fact that things tend to die pretty easily to fall damage, at least. Whew. Okay, let's not die again. Two-month-long test session that was incredibly tasking and painful. At least I got an extended break in about a week. Just a few assignments left, plus some last morning shift and an easy test. It should be fine. Oh, and Lucy last night while I was playing Left 4 Dead 2 with a friend, we beat Dead Toll. That final event is weirdly hard. It really is. It is shockingly difficult. Also, it doesn't help both my friend and the bot sucked at the video game. We weren't doing that well either, so... Okay. Pretty sure everything is dead. I hate this level because it's like really hard to tell when you've killed everything and when you haven't. This is probably the most jankiest level with enemy spawns. Something's still alive. Was that street cleaner backpedaling off me? I could see its fear. Okay. Hopefully we should be good. Alright, there we go. We're chilling now. I look down, 2 in green and 1 in yellow. I look up, I get us to the cabin and the docks. I look down. How are all people in red? Guy on the cuck chair, but on the bed is a guy eating a breakfast burrito. What are you guys talking about? Mal Cannon, my beloved. That's a secret mouse tool we'll use for later. Despite nailing that Maurice parry, I almost instantly died. It's crazy. I have no idea what that means, but whatever you can say. Whatever you can say it. I fucking love breakfast burritos. Wait, so you the guy on the bed or you're the guy on the cuck chair? I'm confused now. What would have happened if Lucy killed himself through conduction? I knew what I was doing. That's why I jumped out of the water. I'm not gonna do something like that. Why would I ever do something like that? Hey, when I drop 10k into an obviously wrong option, you guys are supposed to bid against me. I don't know. We're getting pretty close to Gab. Might be worth siding with me on this one. I'm feeling confident. I know that. The chair, the person on the bed is a clone of me. The real Giga Chad answer. I don't bet because it's really dumb and I can close a gamble if I'm part of it. Kind of fair, I suppose. Easy dubs. Isn't watching a clone of you enjoy something from the perspective of a metaphysical cuck chair just what memories are? Metaphysical cuck chair? Am I not awake enough for the not awake enough for the concepts like these? Fair enough. Getting into some advanced metaphysics with a metaphysical tuck chair is crazy. Poor street cleaner got stomped on. So we're just gonna not throw the ball. We're just gonna kill. Is that what we're doing? I need a parry, sir. Or you could commit suicide. That works too, I guess. Whatever. I'll just parry something else. Fine. Be that way then. That Cerberus was all about water farming. No time to throw out parryable attacks. Witness the god tier play from the mind player shooting little projectiles from behind the street lamp right there. Right now I'm very Garf, but not as smiling. You're eating the lasagna? Can't believe this. And a really bad Xavier Renegade Angel impression. Yeah, the us in the metaphysical tuck chair. Not even gonna try and parse this. Screwdriver. Alright, Gab 1. Turn back.
Your choice is made.
Dip your Lucy lightly in gastric acid.
I shall reign.
Game tweaked out for a second and I felt like I froze midair. Whoa, 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 whoa! Crazy amount of speed into that combo. Bye, Gab.
What? How can this
That
be?
should be the Gamba right there.
This thing? You insignificant.
I was writing up it is happening again, but thank God you hit the parry.
May your woes be many and your days few.
Nobody voted. That's not my problem. People should have voted. That should be Gamba. Someone's gotta resolve this prediction. I'll do it. Someone can select no. But we did make it. The answer is yes. Everyone about to dump 20,000 into it. Now we end submissions. And then we choose outcome. And then we can complete the prediction. Bam. Should we even do Gamba for Minos, or should we do it for V2? You get your 10k back. This is the part where May spins it to make Minos as hard as possible. I mean, I feel pretty confident in Minos. We could probably set the Gamba up for a V2 fight too and be okay. Considering I died to Minos, you would say Minos. No faith. I mean, you're welcome to put it on Minos if you want. Won't stop you. I just think that it'll be okay. And the real final boss is gonna be V2 fight 2. I couldn't tell you with certainty if I was going to be able to beat him or not. But why am I still playing this level like normal? Get me the hell out of here. I lost track of where I was. Look at all that damage. Nothing like killing Flesh Prison at 20 health with a raw shotgun shot. 20 health Minos.
Free.
What's the prediction for? Is it Minos or V2? V2, okay.
Now dawns thy reckoning, and thy gore shall glisten before the temples of man.
Someone actually voted no, that's crazy.
Creature of
No faith.
steel,
Today is the day of the believers.
gratitude upon thee for thy freedom. But the crimes thy kind have committed against humanity are not forgotten. And thy punishment
Is death. I'm not gonna lie, Conductor's actually not that great on Minos. Time for Minos to go to bed. Sniped out of the air.
forgive me, my,
He's so far away.
for I have failed to bring you salvation from this cold,
Dark world. V2 glorping in response. I said V2, V1 glorping in response. Oh, right. Back to. I'm forever gonna have memories with this level in the Christian Minecraft server run because it was about around here when that entire stream started to evolve. That wasn't Stephen White voice acting, it just reminded him of Blood 2. Cool. Will we see Wrath? That is the question. I was about to say challenge stream where you eat a full slab through it, but I looked it up and like, this thing's 11 pounds. I could do it if I were a little younger, maybe. Probably not these days. God damn it, just let me up. How in the fuck did you survive? Thought I killed that dude. This is heavier than a newborn baby. What a comparison to make for food. Hold on, let me check the sodium content. I'm sure it's fine. Probably as soon as I die on this run. Which, considering the outcomes as of recent, is more than likely going to happen soon. Yeah. I got you. Okay. Oh, the things I do for Whiplash. think I was going really slow in this level. I hope I was fast enough. Guess we'll see. Bad, bad, bad. I'm not letting you eat this. Now we're chilling. Okay. A serving is 30% of your daily intake. So let me use the calculator. 2,640% of your daily intake. That's enough sodium for a month. For as mean Gloom can be, glad they know they're not completely evil. Your heart is stopping before we get to the ad rolls. Actually, in second thought, it'll burn a hole through your kidneys before it gets to your heart. It's not about if it'll kill you, it's about what will kill you first. Something or someone is still alive somewhere. There we go. What the fuck is this? I don't know. Ask Munch. She added like a majority of those emotes before I got a hold of them. I cannot be held responsible for that. Right now. Jesus Christ. I'm not gonna lie, I got really scared there for a sec. That was not going as well as I'd hoped it would. Right, I forgot what I was. No! I can't tell if that was a soldier or a dodgeball. Rip. I get my money down. You were the disbeliever. You traitor. Add that to the attempts counter. Womp womp.
I gotta go.
Okay. I love you. Oh, I thought the prediction would be awarded at the end of the stream. This is the end of the stream. No, we're about a few hours in. I gotta get ready for work and to leave town. I gotta get the room cleaned. Do you think he's doing another run this far? Yeah, it's a little bit too late for that. But I'll definitely be back. This week was a little bit weird. I'll go back to my established schedule next week. My next stream is probably going to either be Sunday night with Azrael, or it's going to be Monday as per the usual time, because I'll be out of town for the next few days. So well, there's a breezy in our fish. Didn't think the paint atrophy challenge would have taken me more than to the end of the stream, but I guess it's done. Thanks for the money jumps. Fucking gloom. Alright. Let me get us scooching over here. Yeah. Yeah, this fancy dancy ending card. Get us here. I'm not gonna play any more of the music. this soundtrack is not favorable by anybody, so we'll have to figure out a new playlist. But anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get us the raid going. We'll raid somebody. I'm sure there's someone around for us to raid. Next stream is gonna be either Sunday night or Monday morning, as per usual. Discord, everybody. Discord. Join the Discord. Easiest way to keep track of all this stuff. Was super excited to show off this new layout for the stream. I think it looks pretty snazzy, despite me being a god-awful graphic designer. And I wouldn't even call myself a graphic designer, just more like, you know, I don't know. I just put a lot of stuff together, and it, like, I guess kind of works. It looks pretty snazzy. I like it. So was glad to show that off. Gonna be tinkering with it, definitely. Can raid Breezy. Yeah, we'll raid Breezy. We'll tell him that I almost got back to my PB. But yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say there. In the Discord, if you guys want there to be songs, preferably not copyrighted video game songs, that to add to the playlist, I can do that. Looking for more upbeat, loud aesthetics for the starting card, and some more somber, you know, snazzy vibe to songs for when I'm speaking during our in between sections. Word. Alright, let me get the raid going. So Mr. Breezy is playing right now. What's he playing? Oh, more Into Star Child. So I guess he didn't get to the end of the other day. Alright, everybody. We'll raid aboard Breezy. Pop in, say hi. Tell him that I've got a new flavor for our stream here. Alright, everybody. I'll catch y'all around. Bye-bye.